All right, 8th graders, I am going to show you a couple problems from today's homework. This is called finding slope number 1. You've got lots of problems like this. I did give you the 2 dots, so it should be a little bit easier to find the slope. I'm going to go through a problem like question number 4. So on question 4, first thing that I need to do is count the rise over run. Remember, there's going to be a fraction, m equals. The numerator is going to be my rise, denominator will be my run. So if I start here, I can go up and to the right. Remember, you're making that right triangle. So I go up 1, 2, 3, 4 spaces. Since it was up 4, that's a positive 4. And since I went to the right, 1, 2, 3, 4, it looks like it stops there. Spaces, that would be a positive 4 in the denominator. When I divide that, 4 divided by 4, I get 1. So my answer is 1. Remember, if it was a fraction, you would type in the backslash button. This one's not a fraction, so I don't need to. All right, if you had typed in 4 over 4, it would mark it wrong because you need to simplify all fractions. And if you've got negatives, put them in the numerator, not the denominator, and no spaces. Okay, let's look at another problem. Let's look at problem like number 5. On number 5, I'm going to start by using our slope formula. Our slope formula you can find in your notes, m equals, and we are using the formula y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. And then remember, I have to label my ordered pairs. This one's going to be x1, y1. By the way, you should have a blank sheet of paper out right now, and you should be writing this stuff on your paper. Like, write out the coordinates. It will help you do well on these. I always expect you to show your work on this stuff. Okay, now I'm going to put all of these x1, y1, x2, y2 stuff into the equation, the formula. So m equals, instead of y2, I'm going to take the y2 number, which was 12, minus, and instead of y1, again, make sure you're writing this down, I've got 5. I have to put the minus sign because there's a minus sign in the formula. That's how you find distance. Okay, then I have x2, which is 2 in my denominator, minus sign because I always have a minus sign, and x1 is negative 15. You have to put that in parentheses. If you just write 15 and pretend like the subtraction sign handles the negative, that's not true. That's like subtracting a positive number. All right, so I've got these things. Now I need to calculate them. 12 minus 5 is 7. 2 minus parenthesis negative 15 is 17. So my fraction is going to be 7 over 17. I'll double check. I know that this one doesn't reduce, but if you forgot how to check, type in 7 over 17. There's a lot of like writing here, but if I push this number to convert to a fraction, the lowest possible fraction is 7 over 17. So that does not reduce further. And there you go. That's how you do problems on today's homework.